Hello, and what a great day to sew something wonderful. I'm Kia with Kia Bee, and I'm so excited to be back with you today. It is the week between Christmas and New Year's, and pretty much this is like my organize, get ready for 2024, or just get ready for the next year week. I feel like I'm taking down our Christmas, I'm reorganizing, cleaning out some of our house, putting away Christmas, and really getting my next year set up really well. In our family, we don't tend to do New Year's resolutions or anything like that, but it just seems like this is a really good week to rest and kind of gear up for the new year. And so I've shared my planner with you before, and I've got it ready for 2024, and I've shared it with a couple people and thought, you know what, I'll just film a little video. If that is not your cup of tea, I will be back with a normal floss tube later this week. But in this video, I'm going to show you my 2024 Sterling Ink planner and how I have that all decorated and set up for the whole year. And then later this week, you're also going to see my book of days. So I have that. I do something a little bit differently. If you've watched my book of days flip through before, I did something very similar to that, but I don't just put stickers in my planner or in my book of days. I tend to really decorate the pages and use it more of like a scrapbook for my stitching for the year. So that video will come out later this week. But I thought today I would share with you just my normal everyday planner that I have spent several days decorating and getting set up so that I feel like I will utilize it. So let me just tell you a little bit about the planner from the get-go. This is it. This is the size of it. I use, this year actually will be the first year that I am using an A6 size. So it is just a little bit smaller than an A5 size, which is your typical like half page planner. And so if I had thought about it earlier, I would have grabbed last year's planner, which is like a normal size planner. I used Hobonichi last year. But it's just a little bit smaller. This seems a little bit more manageable to me. This is just a cover I bought off Amazon for, I think, $20. And I really enjoy this a lot. It is like a traveler's notebook. So it actually has room for extras in there if I need them. But I love this so much. It was really inexpensive, and this actually is real leather. So it comes from a company that sells on Amazon as well, and that's where I purchased it from. The planner I use that I'm going to use this year is and I said it was an A6. I'm so sorry. It is a B6 planner that is just a hair smaller than an A5 planner. I apologize. So an A5 planner, you can fold a piece of paper in half and stick it in your planner. A B6 is a little bit smaller than that. So it's between a half sheet of paper to a quarter sheet of paper. But I feel like this is going to be a really good size for me. So I am using the 2024 B6 full year common planner from Sterling Ink. And I think I'm really, really going to enjoy it. So I am a bit of a planner decorator. So let me see if I have it here. I have a little IKEA 3-tiered cart that I keep all my planner supplies in, right next to my desk here. And I'm looking for, let's see if I have it handy. Here we go. Okay. So this is a notebook that was lovingly gifted to me that is also a B6 size. This is the exact same page numbers as the planner, and here's how thin it is. It is gold edged. Here is how thick my planner is in comparison to that. So let me fold this back. So here's how thick it is compared to here's how it started. If I can manage these things at one time. So I do tend to put a lot in there, but I really enjoy decorating my planner so that I feel like I will utilize it. I feel like the best way to show you my planner is going to be to do a top-down video. So I'm going to switch camera angles here and then kind of walk you through things. But I just wanted to give you initial information. I use the Common Planner from Sterling Ink. Mine is the dated version. And then I'll walk you through and just kind of show you anything before I fill it out. Okay, so I went ahead and pulled out my A5 planner. So this is my Hobonichi from last year, and this is the B6 size from this year, so A5 and B6. And you can tell they're not too far off from each other. It's just a little bit smaller. I feel like it's a little bit less intimidating to me. So I thought I'd just show you the size difference of those. And then this is my planner for the year. Now, at the beginning of the year, I'm a little bit particular and I choose one pen that I'm going to use for the whole year. I don't know. I just really like to have the uniformity. And my favorite pens are these really inexpensive Pentel RSVP pens. So I really enjoy that. Just a little post-it note I put on the front. I'll do something a little bit more formal with this. It's just a quote I came across that I really enjoy. Looking to the eternal gives perspective for the temporary. So just something I wanted to keep at the forefront of my mind. This is just a cover page that I chose to decorate this time. I always have a key in the front of my planner. I did this last year as well, and maybe I'll just pull this out to compare notes here, but here is my Hobonichi from last year. Here's the front page of that, second page, and here is my key from last year. So what is inside of the key? I keep a highlighting guide, and so in here is just a little card that I keep that has the highlighting colors that I'm intending to use for scheduling and things like that, so that I can quickly at a glance see these things. Just a hymn that I really enjoyed this year. And then I keep scraps of everything. So a lot of the decorations that you see, I actually very much was intentional of not purchasing any decor, any stickers or any paper, anything for my planner this year. So I used everything from stash that I already have. Here is the second page that I have. This is a card that came from a friend, and then this is just 2024. Again, just keep going. These are, now I am not a word of the year person. It's just not something that I tend to do, just like I don't do resolutions. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's great to have words that you have intentionally at the forefront of your mind, which I say all of that to say there have been just some areas that I feel like I can focus and grow on this year. And so while I say I'm not a word of the year person, that's basically what this is. So I created some little vocabulary cards just for some really quick reference as to what these are. And then I've given myself some space just to write some goals on how I will achieve these things. So listen, attentiveness, intentional, and quiet. Those are just some things that have been brought to my mind. Sterling Ink gives you some really great goal planning pages. So this is a goal breakdown, and then someday, 1 year, half year, quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily. You can write your goals over here, and then a good breakdown of those goals so that you can achieve them well. And then we go into the quarterly breakdown. So here's the first 3 months of the quarter, and then you've got room for priorities for the first quarter, and then priorities for each month, and then a perpetual calendar. And that breaks that down for all 4 quarters. Okay, and then I'm gonna move into the first month. So with this Sterling planner, I have not added any of my own personal information in here just yet. I wanna make sure and film this first. But it starts in December with a monthly layout. So I've got December with just a little bit of decoration. This is a wrapping paper that I got a gift from a friend last year. Here is January. Again, I just use scraps. I was a part of Sterling Ink subscription sticker kit last year. All of my stickers are left over from that. So if you're on the fence about getting a subscription with them, you get more than plenty. I decorated all of last year's planner and this one. So February, just to give myself a little zhuzhing, I guess. Just some fun things to look at. May, June, July, August, September. Oh, I skipped October here. October, November, and December. I do a little bit more in December just because, I don't know, it seems just a great month to do that. So that is all of the monthly pages, and then it repeats for January. The next set, so those are the monthly calendars. The next section in the Sterling Ink planner is the weekly pages. So you have vertically, you have Monday to Sunday with a Monday start. And this has times marked out. I will actually choose to do something a little bit differently, but all I've done here is just taken some tiny little stickers and put a few on each page. And I will write around these. My goal here is actually to do something a little bit different. I got this idea from a friend, is just to write a daily scripture here or a quote that I've read about or focusing on in study time. So you've got a year's worth of those pages, and then we're gonna flip to our monthly header. So this is January. This is just vellum that I got from Sterling Ink as well. I've cut it down, glued it in, printed out a calendar, roughed that up a little bit. So this page, you'll see this at the beginning of each month. As you turn that, so here is Monday, January 1st, and these start our daily pages. So Tuesday, Wednesday, this is where I like to make all of my to-do lists. If we have doctor's appointments, I will write our doctor's appointment notes or therapy notes straight into this page so that I have detailed things in there. If there's something specific I have due for work or school or filming or something like that, I'll write that in here. So let me flip through to February and March. Again, just added a vellum page in there. And April, May, June, July. Love these pairs. August, September, October. This is, I love October's theme. I just thought it was beautiful. November and December. And I've gone ahead and stickered all the way through December. So I have all the days done. So I've just Tuesday, December 31st, and that's a day. And then I've got a couple of extra pages left back here. The Sterling Ink planner numbers their pages, which is awesome. So if you're a bullet journal person, having an index is really important to have the page numbers. This particular planner comes with 369 pages of dailies. So you have plenty of room for your daily tasks and things like that. So very simple. That's the end of my planner. In here, I just plan on keeping a few stickers. My pin loop goes right here, just very simple. If I wanted to have this all done at one time, so I went ahead and took a few days and stickered the entire planner at one time, just because I wanted to make sure that it was done. And if life happens and I'm not able to keep going, then it all is cohesive and matches, and it makes me want to be in my planner even more. So I just thought I would share that with you. Okay, so that is my 2024 Sterling Ink planner. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of walkthrough. I don't do anything very special. It makes, I don't know, I've enjoyed paper crafting in the past, and I enjoy having just the little bit of decorative kind of scrapbooking aspect to my planner. So I'd love to hear what kind of planner setup you have for next year, and kind of if you incorporate your stitching or quilting into your everyday planner, or if you have a separate planner for that. Thank you so much for joining us on The Hive today, and you have a great week.